right, guys, I'm going to give you another drill, actually two drills to work on your serve. And it's all regarding having a loose grip and not having something we call a hitch in your swing. A hitch means it's kind of like the racket stops and it's more of a jerking motion on your swing. And we've been talking about that with forehands and backhands, and we might get into it a little bit more later in some future videos. But right now we're going to talk about the serve. And a lot of times when I see someone struggling with the serve is that the serve is actually kind of the racket stops instead of continual motion. So we want that racket to continually move. So I'm going to give you two drills. The first one is it might be a little bit more challenging to do with the towel. So I'm going to kind of introduce a different one before we get into this. So this one regards, you're kind of making a figure eight. So I'm going to do it with looking at the camera here, and then I'll turn around doing it this way. But the idea is the racket never stops moving. So you're going to act like you're going to throw the ball up in the sky, and then your racket is going to continually move. And notice that my racket kind of swings around in one continuous motion. So I'll have my students kind of warm up with their swing as they notice how free-flowing this is. So again, in the other direction, you can see it going backwards through. So the idea is my racket never stops moving. So I get more of a fluid and effortless swing, okay? So the idea then is I'm kind of swinging it around and relaxing. Do that a few times and make sure you're using your left arm. I see a lot of players, they'll drop it and they're just kind of swinging here and they're not really letting the racket, like if I put my arm up and go and tuck in and let the racket swing around, if I'm relaxed, it should kind of swing up and around, right? If I'm not relaxed, it's gonna stay here and we don't want that, okay? So try that out a few times and then tie a couple knots in a towel. This is just a beach towel, and try to make it about the same length as your racket. And all you're going to do is try to swing so that this does not hit your back, okay? So the idea then is if I do it incorrectly, and this is my racket now, and I swing and I stop, see how it hits my back? So I'm going to go here, and it hits my back. I don't want that. I want to keep swinging so it's more of a fluid swing. So I'm going to kind of come around, and I'm going to swing out at the ball in the air like that. So this is my racket, remember. So I'm going here and I'm swinging out. It didn't hit my back. So again, I'm here and I'm out. Here, out. Here, and out. So this is my swing as I'm going through. So my racket is going to feel a lot more effortless. Hopefully you'll feel that snap and that racket kind of naturally goes up and through. You'll notice that you're not stopping that swing. So the towel would really help with that as well. So the two things again is trying to have a swing where you're kind of coming around, letting that racket kind of naturally go through the process of a nice fluid swing. And the next would be using a towel for your racket. So again, you're trying not to let it hit your back. So I'm going to do my full swing and then I'm going to go all the way out. You're going to feel that weight of that towel swing up at it. So hopefully that will help with getting that racket head moving quicker, less effort, just like Roger Federer. You can see he's serving amazing and he's getting older and older and he's still winning. Check out how he serves and you'll see the same kind of thing that I'm talking about in this. So give it a shot. Hopefully that helps.